Hi, I'm Enman, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make a kick by using a synthesizer. And we're going to cheat because I'm not only going to use a synthesizer, but I'm going to use a sample as well. And the sample that I'll be using is this very simple short 808 kick. I'm going to layer with the synthesizer, which is going to turn out to be the tail. So now that I've loaded my 808 kick, let's call it short begin or whatever. And then I'm going to load a synthesizer. Any synthesizer will pretty much do, but I'll explain to you why I'm using Harmless for this. That's because it's very easy to remove the harmonics because we're not going to be needing those. We're just going to want a regular sine. If you're unsure what harmonics are, well, those are basically the set of frequencies that build up your signal. Yeah, so now that I have my sine, it sounds like this. And that's no kick, so we're gonna just play a really low note. I suggest somewhere at the around here. I'm gonna use G2, and the reason why I'm using G2 is because I believe that the 808, well, I'll rename it, call it 808 instead, is pitched at G2. Wait, let's just check, see if it's true. Yep, I was right. How about that? Okay. Yeah. So now you can understand what I mean by the synthesizer being the tail, but it sounds really fucked up. It doesn't sound like a kick at all, and that's because we haven't changed the kind of how the velocity of how the amplitude of the kick changed. Wait, how the amplitude of the tail changes in time, and that's what you do by changing these attack, decay, release settings kind of options right here. So we're gonna want really short attack, like 0 milliseconds is pretty much right. And I'm gonna create I'm gonna just do it by das Gehör, by ears. Yeah, I think this is pretty high. So, and now I'm gonna use some compression. And since I'm lucky enough to have the option to compress the signal inside my synthesizer, I'll do that. Maybe you want distortion. So now that we got this going on, the only logical way to proceed is to do some more processing. So I've just loaded these two sounds that we've used in the mixer. And I'm going to do some EQing, but first I'll just show you that I've changed the kind of length of this 808 so that it's really short, because it's going to be like the kind of punchy thing in the beginning that you hear. So I'm gonna, yeah, you probably already know about that. Yeah, so now I've just like boosted some of the high frequencies of this 808. And then we're going to just go ahead and do some tiny bit more compression on the like low band of the tail. For that I'm going to use Maximus. Yeah, so now I've just set the attack to around 20 milliseconds, release to 400 milliseconds, and this is how my curve looks. I've just set the pre-gain to around 5 decibels and post-gain to -5. So yeah, and I'm going to link these two into another channel, which I'm going to call Super Kick. Which I am going to compress even more. And I'm going to be more subtle, so I'm going to raise the lows to about 7. Going to do a little bit of shaping here, just for a superstitious measurement. So like the mids, I'm not really sure if I want to touch those, but maybe the highs need a little bit more of a touch. Like plus 15 minus like 14. Some kind of indication of a curve-ish. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna try some distortion on top. See how that. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it. I'm gonna record my sound in the Edison. And then we're just gonna take it out like this. Like super duper, just take it out. And paste it here. Some more shaping. Yeah, but I think this is pretty much it. You probably know how to work around this. So yeah, if you like this sound, you should probably like learn all these things. Like it's not really that difficult. Layer 808, like really short kick. Do some slight EQing on the kick. And then layer it with this tail kind of synth thing that we made by setting the right like how the amplitude progresses in time. I don't know what it's called, but and then doing some compression both inside this synthesizer and a little bit on the outside. So I hope this tutorial was useful, and if you did like this video, if you subscribe to me, I'll probably post more videos like this in the future. So yeah, that's all I had. So see you on the YouTubes.